it's
Yeah.
opened up court cases. We're talking to them about actually taking power of the
Right.
courts to do the investigation. That's what this is, that we should be doing. I was talking to ranchers, I said, we need an plan of action. I said, you've already got your plan of action.
You guys need to keep who said that? There's anything going on with like meetings in town, community stuff like that. I have to be in there, I have to be involved because the last thing I want going on.
That's terrible. Okay, listen, I'm still broadcasting. I'm waiting to clear the room. Kenny, how far into the room have I
I'm not
stepped?
going into that. The kid that was charged with
I stepped 3 feet in the room, okay?
Um,
So it's, by the way, this is an abundance of caution, okay? It's certainly not paranoia, and I'm broadcasting this out right now. Michael Emery is here Michael Emery is here with me right now. This is not a level of paranoia. I'm going to say this right now, FBI, if you intend to arrest me, come freaking get me right here. Look it, I'm at the Silver Spur, okay? Come to 123. I have no guns. I don't even have a freaking aspirin in here. I have nothing. You got nothing on me. You know what I got? I got a microphone and a mouth, and I'm going to drive I'm going to drive the truth, okay? So far into heaven for you guys. You will never see it, okay? Because that's not where you guys are going. You guys are going to hell for what you're doing. I'm telling you that right now. So anyways, my point is, by the way, this is how I talk on my show.
That's fine. That's cool, man. I'm all right.
Yeah, and they know that.
I've watched it so many times.
The FBI agent who called to find out, guess what? You don't need to call the lady at the freaking Verizon store. You know who you call? You call Pete Santilli. How about that? Okay? And then I put you on the freaking air, and I share with everybody exactly what you're attempting to do. What you're trying to do is you're trying to shut down the mainstream media, or the independent media. Kind of like how you did at Waco. You sent them 5 miles out, and then you killed all the men and women out there, and the babies. That's what you're trying to do. And I'm not going to let that happen. I will not let that happen. I love those people on the inside. I've agreed, have I not, to become an embed, and I said we were going to negotiate terms.
Right.
We wanted to negotiate terms, both Michael and myself, okay, for safety.
Right, we wanted to make sure that everybody understands what's going on, that there's no violence or no violent intent. Those people down there are helping the people of Harney County.
Right.
There's no threat.
There's zero threat whatsoever. The shutting down of the schools, I also found this out.
They shut down the schools. They've heightened the situation.
Now, let me tell you why they shut down the schools, and you guys need to get this information out there as well. Let me share this with you guys. Listen up for 1 second. You ready? I'm gonna share this on the stream. I'm gonna relay this. Did that recording go up, by the way? Just check it while I'm broadcasting this and listen to what I'm about to say. The reason why they shut down the schools is because they've commandeered them to store freaking SWAT equipment. And I was told that by a firefighter here in town who said, dude, I agree with what you're doing. I just want to give you the heads up.
They have to have a place to put the teams.
I already have locations. And he said, you may not want to go over there. Where's Ginger?
He's right here with me.
Okay, good. He told me that, what's that? There's News 6. He told me that he actually gave me locations of schools. He's a firefighter and he knows about it. And he knows he came to me and he pulled me aside. He said, dude, I know you're doing the right thing. I know exactly what's going on. I need to give you the heads up. They're getting ready to freaking barnstorm you guys. And the reason why they shut down the schools is because they're storing equipment in the schools. He told me this. He said, you can go over and verify. I'm going to ask the mainstream media to go verify where this equipment is in the schools. Now, I'm not going to go near there because they would consider that to be a threat, would they not? I challenge the mainstream media to go to these schools. And they have basically taken tyranny over our children's education and used the disguise of fear, okay, and fear-mongering upon this population here. And you guys are listening to me here in Burns, Oregon. I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? I am on your side. I hope you guys are on my side because I fully intend to expose the truth about what these feds are going to do. We don't need the federal agents skipping over the sheriff, the county officials, the state governor, okay? So, do you have something to add to this?
Can you flip it over here?
Yep.
Just so you know, basically what's going on, this is no different than like an Occupy. They came out, they're basically peacefully are sitting in a building in the middle of nowhere. And they're doing absolutely nothing wrong. There's been no threats, there's been no demands, it's just people getting together and basically trying to say, you know, we're against the tyranny and the federal overreach and we need to address this in this county. The only person that I have heard that's coming out for wanting to escalate the situation has actually been the sheriff. As far as the FBI and the reports that I'm getting, obviously they've worked with Bundys in the past as far as because of the Bundy Ranch incident and things of that nature. And they've come out and admitted that these people are good people. They're not out here trying to hurt anyone.
No.
They're out here trying to make a stand for the Constitution. Now, regardless of what your opinion is as far as their tactics, the reality is they're still standing up for our rights, and they're still, whether we approve of the way they went about it or not, really at this point really isn't the case. What's done is done.
We've already expressed
So-
that. We're already on to the next phase, and that is to save lives.
And as far as if the FBI or any federal agencies are out there trying to stop the truth from getting out, I would advise not to, because it's just going to put you in a light and show what you're trying to do. These people want nothing more than for our federal agencies, our local and county governments to come out and basically have you follow your job. You guys took an oath to defend the Constitution, and just as much as enforcing law and us as citizens having to obey the law, you also have a duty to enforce the Constitution. You swore an oath to it just like me. So let's let we the people decide. Let's do this peacefully and the way it should be done. And any attempts to stop that is only going to shed light that you don't want the truth to come out. So I would just say, let we the people speak.
That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast that I'm putting out, when I say that the lady said that, she's a very nice lady, okay? And I actually recorded it to document it, that I'm not just making this up. I'm not like overly paranoid and, running around. This lady told me this. She shared it with me. I recorded for documentation purposes. I'm not going to broadcast her, but I have it documented. It's absolutely verifiable, and I'm not making it up. But the main reason why I'm going to the stream right now is I know that they're watching. FBI, you bunch of frickin' dinglings. You got my telephone numbers. Why don't you call me and ask me what I'm doing? I'll tell you, you bunch of dinglings. Why don't you come over and talk to me? I'll put you on the stream and I'll say, you don't need to surveil me, dude. I don't operate in the darkness, okay? I don't do your covert stuff. That's why I get on the air every single day and pummel you guys with truth, and you hate it. If you think that you're going to be able to set me up with a gun in my room, that's the next thing. I'm worried about walking into the freaking room. I need to get clearance on my room, finding out if anybody entered the room. I did not carry a gun. My gun, as you all know, my sidearm was taken from me by actually, it's in the safe possession of a constitutional police chief in Newtown, Ohio, okay? It is. It's the God's honest truth. I will do everything possible to relay the truth to each and every one of you, but I need you guys to do one thing. I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe, get the word out, and download this video and save it as an archive, okay? They are trying to shut down the independent media, and they're trying to give preference to the mainstream media. CNN was already trying to work in for an embed. They were trying to work an embed. He said, I'll go in there with a cell phone camera. Can I get an embed? I want to be able to go in. He was already pushing for the embed. And we looked at him like he's a freaking knucklehead because they're CNN. We know who you guys are, dude. You think we're stupid? You're not going to be getting an embed, okay? Pete Santilli or Michael Emery is going to get...
There's some old guys out there that used to do that, we know.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. CNN is not going to get an embed, okay? We were laughing at you, actually, off in the corner. I wanted to negotiate the terms of doing an embed, okay? I want to do that for the protection and safety of the people that are on the inside, okay? No, Cooper, get inside. Get inside. Hey, Deborah. Deb. Can you grab him? Sorry about that. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to go, you guys. I'll be